Hi guys, we're going to talk about measuring spoons, okay? There's 4 sizes. Usually if you get a pack of measuring spoons, there's 4 sizes. Some recipes will call for a size that's even smaller, but it's not common to always get that size within your set when you buy a set of them. So we're gonna talk about it. You can see here I have them laid out, and you can see this one is the biggest, okay? I have these little tags on here because they're engraved, so it's hard to see on a film what size they are. But this guy's the biggest, okay? And this guy, we're gonna start at biggest, is 1 TBS, and TBS means tablespoon, okay? So this is a tablespoon, okay? The next size that you would get in measuring spoons is a teaspoon, TSP, it's a little t. So sometimes when you see recipes, if you saw 1 big T, that would be tablespoon, and if you saw 1 little t, it's a teaspoon. And it's very important to know the difference, because if you need a teaspoon of salt and you put a tablespoon in, it might be too salty. Same thing with other ingredients, and they would make a difference. So this is 1 teaspoon. These are probably 2 very popular, actually they're all pretty popular in baking, tablespoon and teaspoon. The next size is even smaller, so we go from bigger to smallest, biggest to smallest. The next size here is half a teaspoon, 1/2, half a teaspoon. And again, it's TSP, it's a little t. Now, 2 of these equal 1 of these, okay? So you have 2 of these, and you can get 1 of these. So that means this is half of this size. And then you have this last little guy, and he's 1/4, 1/4. He's the smallest. 2 of these fit into here. So 4 of these fit into here. And again, it's TSP with the little t, so it's 1/4 teaspoon. You use these to measure spices. So if you're making, I make pancakes, and I put baking soda and baking powder in my pancakes, so it might be 2 teaspoons of baking soda or baking powder. It might be a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, because you need a little salt but not too much. That would be the little guy, because you just need a little bit. I think it's 2 tablespoons of oil. Boom, here you go, that's your tablespoons. It has a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. So here we go, but they go from smallest to largest. So it's 1/4 teaspoon is the smallest. And then we have 1/2 teaspoon. And then we have 1 teaspoon. And now all the teaspoons are a little t. Okay, see how they're all little t's? That means teaspoon. Okay, and then here's tablespoon, and it's a big T. Now they don't usually make 1/2 tablespoon, because recipes just don't call for that for some reason. We go from the teaspoons to the tablespoon. But if they did, it would be a big T. So it's 1 big T or tablespoon. Okay, that's your measures for mostly spices and small amount of ingredients. But those are measuring spoons.
Did you pour this for